What can you explain about neuromarketing and dentistry?
Well, let me explain with an illustration.
Okay.
We had a client that wanted to put a little box on his website to collect email addresses and then remarket to those people because they didn't make an appointment and try to talk them into making an appointment. And we said, we don't think that's such a great idea, but he really wanted to try it. So I said, okay, let's run a study. Let's put that little box on your homepage in the corner, put it up, take it down, put it up alternate months for the better part of a year. Let's see what it does. And it's interesting. It apparently wasn't annoying to people because it didn't increase the bounce rate of his website, but it decreased the calls. The months it was up, he had 30% fewer calls. He'd get about 100 calls a month. He had 30% fewer calls when that was on the website.
When what was on the website?
When the box simply asking for an email address.
Right.
Would you like more information?
I hate that.
Or whatever. Would you like? But what it does is it sends a signal. It's a subconscious signal that, hey, you really need new patients, or hey, I think you care more about the money than you care about me. And it's not a conscious level. It's an unconscious level, and just fewer people were calling. So.
And where do you think that comes from on the human psychology of a Homo sapien that's 200, perhaps 2 million years old?
Well, we have a lot of built-in fears about dentistry. I mean, we've heard stories about, our friend went to this dentist. I mean, you bring it up. I brought it up in social circles, and somebody always has a story. Yeah, I went to this dentist, and he said I had 10 cavities, and I didn't know, and I went to this other guy. I went to the dental school, and they checked it. They said, no, you don't have 10 cavities. So they're scared that you're going to prescribe something that they don't need, or that you're going to tell them they need a full mouth reconstruction and they don't need it, or you're just, they're not sure they can trust you. So this trust is a really big issue. So we want to construct a website that creates a first impression that, hey, Dr. Smith is a trustworthy dentist. You can call. You're safe here.
Well,
and I think they're going to hurt them, or
well,
something.
I think it's so imperative because it's selling the invisible. I mean, when I buy an iPhone, I know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't need to ask you about an iPhone. When I go to Walgreens to get my readers, I put them on, I look right there. When I buy a bottle of water, I know what it is. But when my engine light comes on, and I grew up with 5 sisters playing Barbie dolls, I mean, I don't know anything about an engine. So when I go into the mechanic, I go across the street to Grulich, who's been there 20 years, and we always joke and tease. He's been over here, and he's like, yeah, we have the same business, because when I tell him they need a new alternator, and you tell them they have 4 cavities, it's all based on trust.
Yeah.
Because
you need 3 crowns, and, you've got bone loss. Really? I had no symptoms. I didn't know anything was wrong. So they've really got to trust that dentist.
So can a website convey trust?
Yeah.
Because what you said is by asking for their email right out of the gate, that decreases trust.
Yeah.
And you said by 30%.
30% fewer calls.